Thank you for overseeing things in my absence.
I accepted the truce without first consulting you. I hope that I was not out of line.
No, you made the proper decision, Admiral. I commend your handling of the battle for Boreas. Overall, a job very well done.
Thank you, sir, but you are too kind.
Luscinia, I am so glad that you've returned.
Gloria, Augusta, I am at your mercy.
A great deal of blood has been shed in the recent fighting. For this I bear full responsibility. I offer my deepest apologies to the people of Ades and all foreign lands. Vasant, Luscinia, I am happy to see you standing before me peacefully once more. Happier than you know.
Please, accept my apologies, Augusta. I have caused pain to your majesty. For that, I am filled with shame. Although I had no choice. I am sorry, but I could not stand idly by and allow Luscinia's heinous crimes to continue. Before this truce is final, I demand the Premier be replaced.
How dare you! You are the treasonous one here, Vasant. For what you've done, I demand you face a court-martial!
You were the one who fired on the Augustus flag, Kivon. That is the action of a traitor.
We were rescuing the Augusta from a disloyal general!
Disloyal?
You heard me. You turned your back on the Ades cause when you willingly supported the repatriates.
The Ades cause? The Federation's only cause now appears to be the total destruction of other lands. The victims are many. Turan, Glacius, and Inaudiray as well. Tell them about your cause.
I am happy to. Our objective is quite simple. We wish to see this world's limited resources passed on to the next generation. The ruler of Turan herself understands what must be done.
Yes, he speaks the truth. Luscinia's cause is a just one, and the Kingdom of Turan supports it. Vedma. I am Millia of Velch Cutrettola Turan, and I ask to speak. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll bring a replacement straight away.
What is security like?
Tighter than expected.
I see.
Lily, you are unfit to lead our kingdom.
Listen to the princess speak. I have no doubt that she will sympathize with our cause. Do whatever it takes to bring her.
It shall be done. Do not speak of what you do not understand, Millia. We must consider ourselves first as inhabitants of this world, and then as Turanians. Is that how you justify using the exile to murder thousands of innocents? This world we live on is far too small. It lacks adequate space and resources to provide for everyone. That may be true, but it doesn't give you the right to choose who lives and dies. That decision is not yours to make.
In other words, Princess Liliana was a willing accomplice to the crimes committed by Premier Luscinia. And as such, she has demonstrated her unworthiness to claim leadership of Turan. Is that what you were trying to say, Princess Millia?
Yes. Yes, that's right! Lily, you have acted in defiance of our people's will! Can you not see that?
She cannot. Your plea has fallen on deaf ears, Princess Millia. Our requirements are as follows. Premier Luscinia must be replaced and stripped of all titles, and Liliana must be placed in our custody. Thanks to the tragedies in Turan and Glacius, it is clear the exile must be sealed away.
What does she mean by that? Princess Lily needs to be locked up. If she is, it will prevent the exile from being used again. Huh?
Without the exiles, this world will never know peace. By nature, people are greedy. Left unchecked, that greed will completely devour the world. As has happened once already.
So there is no room for compromise?
Surely you realized that from the start.
Stop, both of you! I'm begging you. I don't want there to be any more fighting. Please, I ask you to remember my mother's dream. Basan, I want you to stop condemning Luscinia! And Luscinia, I want you to promise you'll never use the exile again. Sar's right! Listen to her! We all need to start getting along! Lord Augusta and all that!
Our soldiers are all exhausted from battle. It is time for us to set aside our differences for the sake of peace.
Augusta, I hereby declare, we have a truce! The war is over!
Looks like the worst of it is behind us now. 3 cheers for peace, eh?
Hard to believe Fam's little outburst led to this, huh?
Uh-huh. A grand ball. Wish I was going to it.
Why? You can't dance to save your life.
So, are we still enemies or friends again?
Things are happening quite quickly, yes.
War has a way of severing ties between people. Not just among friends, but even among family.
She looks like Raha.
I don't see why I had to get all dressed up. This ball is being held by the Augusta herself. But I have to say, you look pretty good. You don't have to sound so surprised. Millia, you should try to cheer up. The fighting's finally over. So that means you and Princess Lily can make up now. Just talk it through. I'm sure she'll come around. Gigi, enough.
Lady Fam. You are largely responsible for our newfound peace. Would you be so kind as to honor this old man with a dance?
What? Huh?
What do you think?
The dress is lovely on you.
I was talking about the truce.
Oh, I see. Things are still pretty volatile, I'd say. Serious faces everywhere you look. Huh? Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing?
Are your parents well, Lady Fan?
Whoops! Sorry about that. What did you ask me?
I was asking how your mother and father are.
I don't know. I've never seen them before.
Oh, please forgive my rudeness.
Don't worry about it. Most of the time I feel like I'm part of Gigi's family.
And have you always been a sky pirate?
Yeah. I've been flying for as long as I can remember.
Your parents too?
I'm not sure. I heard they were from another country and died in an accident.
Well,
I'm so sorry!
Well water from the ruins of White, the rarest quality. Will you join me in drinking to our new peace?
Thank you. I heard that you and General Swoosh had been friends for a long time.
It's a horrible thing, fighting against a family member. Or against a good friend. I know how you feel.
I just wish I knew how it all came to this.
Who can really say? Perhaps we're being tested by a power greater than us. Maybe we're being put through this to prove that we are worthy. I'm glad we could talk.
Princess Millia? My name is Emma. I've been asked to deliver this on behalf of Major Keith. Major Keith? He wishes to speak with you personally about Princess Liliana. About my sister? I've had enough dancing for a lifetime. Well, you didn't do too badly out there. Where's Millia? What?
Last Exile.
Well, you find her? But Dad and the others are looking for her too. Dang it, Millia. Where are you?
Thank you for coming all this way.
You wanted to speak about my sister?
We would like to see you on the Turan throne instead of Princess Lily.
Are you serious?
I assure you all the Turan people feel this way.
What does Liliana think?
There'd be no point in discussing it with her.
She's before me in the line of succession. I cannot simply disregard our laws and crown myself queen.
That problem would be solved if you were first in line. As I'm sure you're well aware, she has been branded a witch. She's a traitor to the Turan people. And she controls the exile for Luscinia, the man who would conquer the world in Ades' name. Countless people have lost their lives. We ask that you fulfill your royal duty. We will devote our lives to protecting and serving you, Princess. We need you to retake our territory from Ades' clutches and rebuild Turan.
You are the only hope we have left. Without you, Turan dies. You want me to kill my own sister?
We have disclosed this to you with full understanding of the consequences. Please give us your decision, Princess.
It is time. Your sister must pay for her disgrace.
It'll work. You can get near her without raising suspicion. It's a terrible thing to ask of you. I know that. But it's the only option, Princess.
What is your answer?
You again. I beg you, don't harm them.
How could you have turned us over to them?
Huh? You're going to turn your back on Turan too? No!
So you would betray us, just like your sister did.
No, I didn't do this!
Lord Luscinia would like a word.
Hey!
Anything?
We're all still looking. Someone saw her and a maid get into a Turan military vehicle.
Military?
Princess Millia, as requested. Welcome to the ruins of White, Princess. It was from this historic place that the all-powerful guild supervised this world so many years ago.
Where are the others?
I'm sure they'll be suitably punished.
Why? They haven't done anything wrong. In the name of Turan, I demand they be released at once.
Tell me, do you join your countrymen in believing Liliana and I are cruel and evil? That the world and everyone in it would be better off if we were gone? Come this way. Long ago, when this world's resources had been depleted, the Guild proposed an immigration. We'd escape to the heavens. The world would wither, but humanity would survive. To see this plan become a reality, the Guild was given authority and resources beyond anything you could imagine. Take the twins, for instance. They took pairs of young boys. To protect the Guild, they were forced to endure the most brutal training, until they were molded into perfect killers. When a weapon is sharp enough, it becomes almost impossible not to cut yourself on it. Liliana wishes to see you, Princess.
Does she really? I'm worried. Don't be. I'm sure she'll come back soon. Come on, fam. You know she's a whole lot stronger than she looks. I'm told that long ago, crops from around the world were brought here for preservation. But now, well, just look at it. Millia, I'm glad you agreed to come. Did I have much choice? I want to know why you betrayed Turan. I want you to admit what you did was wrong. I don't understand. You loved our people so much. How could you do this to them? You destroyed our land. Betrayed all of us. You've been branded the Witch of Turan, and for what? What are you trying to accomplish? I can see I hurt you. I never wanted to cause you pain. Don't avoid the question! Answer me! Why are you helping Luscinia? All right. If this is what you truly believe you must do, then do it. Now! Set aside your personal feelings and do what must be done. That is a princess's duty. Please, Liliana. By becoming a witch, I am doing just that. As I said, this world is much too small for us. If the returning population continues to grow and deplete already limited resources, it will be less than a century before we are plunged into another age of calamity. You still don't have the right. This is the only path I can follow. It can't be! Luscinia's just one man. He needs someone else to stand by his side. But why you? To rule a country, one must make personal sacrifice to solve unsolvable problems. Those were our father's words.
sister's been safely returned to the fortress.
Thank you. I appreciate your thoughtfulness.
I want you to know I'm truly sorry.
You're the last person in the world I expected to say something like that.
Even so, we have no choice but to continue forward.
You got to talk to her? That's great! What did she say? It's awful. I had no idea. She's carrying such a heavy burden, and she has to do it all by herself. Hey, look! Usually you can only see them if you're way further north. Oh, wow! Just like back in Glacius. It's almost frightening. You know, I'm actually kind of nervous. I was getting worried there for a while, but now the war's over, and Millia and Liliana are speaking again. Holding another grand race isn't just a crazy dream anymore. Who knows, maybe sometime...
Why did you protect me?
You need to live. There's still something you must do.
Liliana!
Please, Luscinia. Look after my sister.
Not again!